Welcome back to Get Massive Social Reach. I'm Gabriella, and today we are in lesson 3 of your free video series. So let's actually look back and see what we've actually reviewed so far. So far we've actually reviewed understanding Facebook metrics, and we saw that lesson 1 how important it is to actually understand the difference between what we can easily see as something simple in terms of likes, comments, reach, and impressions. So it's very important you understand those Facebook metrics. In lesson 2, you learned how to benchmark your page and learned how to start the benchmark analysis page. And today I'm going to show you how you can pay less than a penny clicks when creating Facebook ads. Yes, less than a penny, I'm going to show you. All this so you can easily get 10 times more Facebook reach in just days, and you don't have to break the bank doing it. So let's get to it. So I know a lot of you might be wondering, can this really help me when creating ads? And the truth is, absolutely. So not only was I able to easily reach millions of users, saving me thousands of dollars in post boosting, but I also gained a lot more organic real likes, and that's something to also be very, very cautious about. All this because I knew the type of content that engaged a different type of users. Now, I hate overpaying for anything. I don't know, maybe it's the frugal side of me. I just love a sale. So when I noticed I was paying 7 cents a click when boosting a post, I wanted to know if I could optimize and of course pay less, of course. But I needed to crack the code. So as usual, anytime I need to crack the code into something, I don't make assumptions. I look at what's right in front of me, which is the numbers, the stats, okay? So like anything else online, you first have to create something and work on optimizing it in an effort to get more reach while paying less. So I noticed something while looking at my stats one day, and this was a while ago. So let's look at a report. Here's an actual report from the revenue that was spent on this account. And as you can see here, it's the same number. I've only spent $303 in total since the beginning, since I started overseeing this account. And the one thing I noticed was really the engagement here was anytime I was able to get the engagement over a certain number, I started to pay these ridiculously low CPCs. And as you can see here, I was paying less than a penny click. I was paying a fraction of a penny for clicks. And that is amazing. So as you can see, the simple trick to getting less than a penny clicks when boosting a post is really all about the engagement. So as long as you're above that 10% engagement, and that's one thing that I suggest to all people, listen, do not boost a post, especially when it comes to post boosting, do not post it if your engagement is below the 10%. You can if you want to, there's nothing wrong with it. The only difference is you're going to be paying a lot higher CPC for it. And the goal here is to pay less. I was able to do so very, very easily. As you can see from the beginning, I actually started off at a much higher CPC. And really, once I started to optimize it, I was really able to get it to that fraction of penny clicks, which is great. So there's other things that go into play, of course, because again, one of the biggest questions is how do you get that engagement? That's the biggest thing, right? Well, that's great that you understand the metrics, but how do you get that engagement? You get that engagement through understanding your audience and seeing what posts are the most engaging for them. So again, if you choose to boost a post that is not at that 10% engagement, you run the risk of paying more than you should. And if you're anything like me, the frugal G that I am, why pay more when you can pay less? That's always been my motto. If I can get a deal on something, I'm going to go for it. So no shame in that, that's for sure. So today is the day you decide if you want to promote your product or brand to millions of people on Facebook without spending a ton of money. And I know for anyone who manages a Facebook page, even for themselves or a company, it's extremely, extremely important to get not just those Facebook likes up there, but also getting your content seen by people. Because again, this is not a popularity contest. It's not about the number of likes you have on your page. I don't care if I have 10 million likes, because if I have 10 million likes and I'm getting less than 100,000 engagement, that 10 million likes is really pretty much useless. So the goal really here is really trying to get that epic reach. And you noticed I started getting that reach even when I was at less than 30,000 likes. I mean, I was at 18,000 likes and still was able to manage millions in reach. Now, of course, this isn't the case for everyone, okay? This is definitely not the case for everyone, but you can easily get 10 times more reach and easily triple your likes, given everything I have showed you. So you might be wondering now, is that all there is? Well, absolutely not. Because I can't teach you about how to get massive social reach in this free video series alone. I showed you just how important it is to understand your audience, why it's important for all page owners or managers to know and understand their audience, because you should never, ever post without knowing what type of content engages your audience. So become a better Facebook page owner or manager. Get massive social reach. Now, here's a couple of facts. You own or manage a Facebook page, right? You now know that if you understand your audience, you'll be able to get more reach. You know that when you get more reach, your product or brand gets seen by more people. And when more people see your brand, they will like your page. You also know that if you get more reach, that you can avoid paying high costs when advertising on Facebook. And anyone who owns a page knows those advertising costs can quickly add up if you do not know what you're doing in terms of optimization. Certainly everyone knows that when you know what your audience likes, they will engage more. The more you engage your user, the more reach your page will get. And a great byproduct of amazing organic unpaid reach is millions of people can see your brand or product for free. And you can get more real likes. That's why understanding how to get massive Facebook reach is a must for any Facebook page owner or manager. You know how frustrating it can be when you can't reach your friends. Believe me, I know the frustrations. You know how annoying it can be when you keep posting, but you can only reach a fraction of your fans. If you're anything like me, you hate having to use the boost post feature and feel like you're feeling forced to spend money to reach your own fans. Now you've been through the free training, so you know just how important understanding your audience is. What I've showed you during this free training is just a sample of what you need to get massive Facebook reach. And if you want me to show you my exact system and blueprint, I'll be happy to do so. Here's what to do. A full training course with over 2 hours of content, 5 modules that show you my exact blueprint to getting 10 times more Facebook reach fast. Bonus material on how you can easily start making money as well. But remember, this is not a course on how to make money with Facebook. This is really all about learning how to get that great engagement. And remember, everything is 100% Facebook compliant. There is not a single black hat technique ever tolerated on any one of my courses. So remember, maybe called Maverick because we tend to kind of push the boundaries a little bit, but everything is 100% compliant. So don't need to worry about that. Section 1 is how to get massive Facebook reach easily defined. Section 2 is learn how to benchmark your page. Section 3 is Facebook ad stats. They're talking to you, but are you listening? Section 4 is how to bank and plan around your audience insights. Section 5 is easily produce a more engaged audience. Section 6 is part 1 of the bonus section, which is getting an Insta Boost, how to get it. And section 7 is part 2 of the bonus section, which is making money with ads. Naturally, if you implement everything I just shared with you, you'll easily start to increase your Facebook reach. And if that's not enough, then you need to invest in Get Massive Social Reach. I normally charge clients $397 for a consultation. So would you be willing to pay over $800 to learn how to get 10 times more Facebook reach? But listen, I know what it's like to spend money to grow a business. I also know what it's like to spend money on courses that just end up sitting in a folder and never getting used. This is why I'm offering you an intro price of $97, but it will only be available for a limited time. After that, it will go to its regular price of $197. So let me tell you why this is a safe decision. I'll offer you a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. So if you aren't able to easily get 10 times more reach using my techniques, or at least 3 times more real Facebook likes, show me what you've done and I'll refund you. How to get massive social reach. Learn what you need to get 10 times more reach, so you can easily reach more people and get more page likes without having to spend any money or breaking the bank. Stop getting frustrated over why you're unable to reach your audience. Stop getting angry because your page isn't getting the likes you want. Yes, you can instantly improve your Facebook reach. And if you want to learn this in just 2 hours, this is specifically for you. Get massive social reach today.